Hello Upasana, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
You're looking great.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome to our show.
My pleasure to be here. Thank you.
ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ పేరు బెస్ట్ ఇన్ ద బిజినెస్. అపోలోలో మీ రోల్ గురించి, మీ అచీవ్మెంట్స్ గురించి ప్రశ్నలు అడగాలని ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి వచ్చాను. కానీ మిమ్మల్ని చూసాక ఆ ప్రశ్నలన్నీ వెనక్కిపోయి కొత్త ప్రశ్నలు అడగాలని అనిపిస్తుంది.
Please go for it, all yours.
ఉపాసన ఇంతలా ఎలా మారిపోయింది? ఈ స్లిమ్ అండ్ ఫిట్ అండ్ టోన్ పర్సనాలిటీ రహస్యం ఏమిటి?
Okay, so my secret to fitness is that you have to feel great from within.
Right.
And then you will resonate beauty or whatever it is.
అవును అవును.
Sorry, my horse has come to you.
It's cute.
But
what's its name?
Daisy is her name. But for me, fitness is about complete well-being and holistic well-being.
Okay.
Sorry, go from here, Daisy, please. It's about complete well-being.
Yeah.
And complete well-being is mind, body and soul need to be in sync with each other.
Okay.
Only then you will get a holistic well-being.
Okay.
So that's what it's about.
So this body transformation, was it a long-term plan? Is it a short-term plan?
So I'm the type of person who doesn't enjoy working out very much.
Okay.
And it's not my most favorite thing in the world. So I said, okay, fine, with my hectic lifestyle and travel and syncing everything. So I took 30 days as a challenge.
Okay.
And I said, I really need to lose this weight. I need to do it for myself. Not lose this weight, but I needed to get fit.
Right.
And I said, I must give it my best shot.
అవును.
And then so I went ahead and did it. It was something that I needed to take for myself. And I did it. And I'm feeling so great about it.
You are
Because-
looking great and you sound very positive too.
Yeah. See, the most important thing about this 30-day program was that it taught me discipline.
అవును.
It taught me control over mind and body. So, though I hate working out, I had to make it a point to get to the gym. And, that's what is important for me.
అవును.
And I feel, and another thing is that I could have done this anytime.
Yes.
But the fact is, it has to come from within. Only then you will give it your 100%. Otherwise, you just do it, you'll be doing it for something else, someone else. It doesn't work like that.
అవును.
You have
మన
to do it
కోసం
for,
మనమే
you have to do it
చేసుకోవాలి.
for yourself. This is a personal journey.
అవును.
So that's what I believe complete well-being is. And not just fitness, but complete well-being. Where I feel nutrition, movement, your love, relaxation, everything has to be in sync with each other.
అవును. ఒకటి ఎక్కువ చేయడం ఒకటి తక్కువ చేయడం ఉండకుండా ఇట్స్ గోట్ టు బి అ బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ థింగ్.
You must surround yourself with positive people.
అవును.
Because, if you're in a positive environment, it's much better for you. And you feel great also. So that's very important. So I try my best to surround myself with positive people. But if you can't always do, so you have to resonate positivity then. And then change the environment into a positive environment.
ఫిట్నెస్ మీద ఆసక్తి ఉండడం వేరు, అందుకోసం పెట్టిన ఎఫర్ట్స్ వేరు. చాలా బిజీ రూటీన్తో ఉండే మీరు దీనికోసం ఇంత టైం ఎలా కేటాయించగలుగుతున్నారు?
So, yes, I do understand. I lead a very hectic lifestyle, and half of my work is behind the desk,
Yeah.
like most people. So, it's a very lethargic lifestyle also.
Oh.
That's why I needed to take this time out for myself. It's so important to work out.
అవును.
And also mentally. Because if you have control over your body, you can have much better control over your work.
దట్స్ ట్రూ.
So, I feel that if you're fit in your body, you can be fit in your work and your mind is more agile. And that's what we all are looking for. Increased productivity. Everyone wants great time management, great energy. Because if you have that energy and that willpower to do something, you can definitely achieve anything in the world.
చరణ్ అయితే హీరో కాబట్టి ఫిట్నెస్ తప్పనిసరి, ఒక సర్టన్ బాడీ ఇమేజ్ తప్పనిసరి. ఇప్పుడు మీరు కూడా పోటీలోకి వచ్చారు. ఈ న్యూ ప్లాన్లో చరణ్ రోల్ ఏమైనా ఉందా, లేకుంటే మీరే అడ్వైజ్ ఇస్తున్నారా ఇంటికి?
So, Charan is my motivation. I see him work out and he's on these crazy diets that he has to do, but also has a holistic plan.
I see.
So, in this madness, he still has a routine that he follows. So, he is my motivation, and the fact that even whether it's night shoot, whether it's day shoot, whether it's continuous shoot, he's always in the gym and takes time to work out.
ఓకే.
And that is motivating for me. My job is behind a desk. His job is physical, and despite that, if he can go to the gym, I have no excuse. So for that, I think fitness is really important, and discipline. Another thing is my grandfather, he's 80 plus, and Tata makes sure he's at work early in the morning after puja. So his routine and his discipline is incredible.
I see.
And I did this program mainly to get mental discipline and control.
Okay.
And if you run your life like that, I feel everything happens for the good, and everything falls in place positively.
దట్స్ ట్రూ. మీరు ఫేస్బుక్, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్, ట్విట్టర్పై చాలా వీడియోస్ పెడుతున్నారు. చాలామందికి అది ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అనిపిస్తున్నాయి. మీరు అనుకున్న పర్పస్ కూడా అదేనా, వాళ్ళ జీవితాల్లో మార్పులు తీసుకురావాలని? ఎవరు చూస్తున్నారో ఈ వీడియోస్?
As you can see, I came on much later than anyone else on social media. Charan is also not a great fan, of social media. He likes to do things his way and keep it very quiet. But the reason that I got on was I was traveling, and suddenly we started getting calls in our office saying, does Upasana support this child's family? And then my whole office was pretty unaware of what was going on. And then the media called and said that, someone created a Twitter account on my name, saying that and the patient was brought to Apollo. So, and I was supporting the patient's, I was against the person who actually committed the accident. And I had no clue of what was happening. I was in the air flying with no connectivity. And someone had used my name with my Twitter account to send out messages to the media or whatever, to put it on, and the media carried it.
That's
so
quite
then
dangerous, actually.
It's pretty dangerous because, they can misinterpret anything. So then I decided that, I must take a stance. It's my social responsibility, to have my own opinion, because there's so many people with what I say, my family gets affected. They shouldn't get a wrong impression. And we have so many people in our Apollo family, which is a really, really large family. So I don't want them also to get a wrong image. So then what I did was we started an Instagram page, a Facebook, and a Twitter, which are now verified. So whatever's coming out there is mine.
Coming from you.
Is coming from me. Okay. And that's how I got into social media. And then I realized a lot of women started messaging me saying, can you please tell us your diet plans? Can you please tell me about this? Because you've lost so much weight from your wedding. I was one of those girls who didn't believe that, you needed to look so slim and beautiful on your wedding day. You just needed to chill out and have fun on your wedding day, because it's a time of celebration. So then I lost weight now, 5 years into my marriage. But I did it for myself, and definitely Charan and my whole family supported me through it, because, it's more of a mental game than anything else. So then I read all these wonderful women's messages, and I said I must do something to help them. And so what I figured is people want an instant plan. They want an easy plan, and they want something that they can do around their current lifestyle.
That's true.
So that's why, I said, okay, I come from this background with all medical sciences. I've gone through the same problems like everyone else. So I must put out videos that make sense, and that can prevent people from doing the wrong things.
Yes.
I was huge, like really huge. And then one fine day I said, okay, fine, I must lose weight. And then I was all motivated. I was living in London at that time, and I said, I'm going to run the London Marathon. And then I went to Hyde Park and started running. Within a week, my knees were damaged.
Oh, no?
Yeah. So that was a wrong decision I made.
Could you reverse it, the knee damage?
Yeah, it took me time. It took me way longer than a month or two to actually get my knees back on track to train. So if you're overweight, you shouldn't even be on the treadmill if you're really overweight. So I didn't know, because I just got motivated and I said, come on, let's go. And then, which is also, it's a good start, but you should do it, correctly, so that you achieve your right target and right goal. You don't want to be motivated and then stop in between, have these obstacles in between.
మీరు పెట్టిన కొన్ని వీడియోస్ చాలా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్గా ఉంటాయి. లైక్ ఆల్కలైన్ స్మూదీ తాగుతారా, ఇడ్లీ చట్నీ తింటారా, మిస్టర్ సి ఏమో నడుస్తున్నట్టు, సిట్టింగ్ ఇస్ ద న్యూ స్మోకింగ్ అన్నట్టు కొన్ని వీడియోస్ ఆర్ క్వైట్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. మీరు కేబీఆర్ పార్క్లో నడుస్తున్నట్టు.
Yes.
సో మీరు ఇడ్లీ చట్నీని ఇగ్నోర్ చేస్తారా?
No, I love idli and chutney. It's my most favorite food. For me, an Indian diet is the most favorite.
Right,
You know, for me,
right.
my indulgence is annam pappu and bendakaya. It's my most favorite thing. But you know, you have to make some smart choices. So I would do an alkaline smoothie. I would drink an alkaline smoothie after a hectic. If I've had really, I would say hectic on my digestive system. You know, if I had gone out in the night and I'd eaten like lots of non-veg and indulged in biryani and all that, then the next morning I would fast for 14 hours from my last meal to my first meal. I follow that interim fasting, which is amazing.
Okay.
It helps your body detox. And then the first thing I would have is an alkaline smoothie. So it cleanses the system, and then a protein. So, you know, it depends on what my previous meal is, because I feel even if you gain a weight, you need to be 1 kilo. You need to be conscious of it. So if you're conscious, you can tackle it immediately.
ఓకే.
Rather than, you know, wait for it to pile on and then, you know, reach a...
ఎప్పటికప్పుడు
It's better to get rid of it immediately and deal with it then and there. Don't wait for it, because once kilos pile on, ask me, they just keep piling on.
ఇష్టమైన ఫుడ్ తినలేకపోతున్నా అని బాధ ఏమైనా ఉందా మీ ఇంట్లో? మోస్ట్లీ ఎవ్రీబడి ఈజ్ అ ఫుడీ. చిరంజీవి గారు ఎప్పుడు హీ లవ్స్ ఫుడ్.
Everyone loves food in our family. The food in our house is fabulous. But everyone knows how to maintain, you know, because now Mama is back in the films. And so everyone in the house...
prepare అవుతున్నారు.
So from Charan to Mama to Atama, everyone is bothered about their health. So it's really nice that we eat what we have to.
Right.
And we eat the lovely food. Oh my God, the chapal pulsu sent by Nainama, Mama's mom, is unreal. It's to die for. I haven't eaten such amazing food before. I'm a Telangana girl, and the bombidalu that she sends me are out of this world.
Okay.
So, you know, food is very important, but we know how to balance it out.
I see.
We know how to eat when we have to. We would eat a heavier meal maybe in the earlier half of the day.
Yes.
And then as we go to the night, we reduce our meat and we reduce our non-veg and reduce our raw food.
మీరు చిన్నప్పుడు బొద్దుగా ఉండేవారట కదా. యూ టర్మ్డ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ చబేసిటీ ఆర్ వాట్ వీ కాల్ యాజ్ చైల్డ్హుడ్ ఒబేసిటీ. కాబట్టి మీరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి వెయిట్ని వదిలించుకోవాలని చాలా ప్రయత్నాలు చేసే ఉంటారు.
Yeah, so what I want to tell everyone now is this cute chubby baby that everyone thinks is really cute is not cute anymore.
Right.
And it shouldn't be acceptable, because you can't kill your child with love.
Yes.
You can't keep feeding the child saying, so cute, so cute. You have to make smart choices from the time your child is born. Or even from the time you conceive, you need to make healthy choices.
Yes.
If you read...
ఇద్దరి కోసం తినడం.
If you read Dr. Deepak Chopra's books, which I do, you know, he says that, you know, you can actually change the genetics of a child by following a healthy lifestyle and meditation.
నిజమా?
It's amazing. And you know, that's when even in our ancient mythology, they say that, you know, people, it's shown that if a person is, when the child is in the womb itself, they can pick up what the mother is thinking and doing.
Yes,
so you know,
that I've heard of. Yeah.
So it's very important for the mothers to eat healthy.
Yes.
And also to imbibe healthy rules and methods for their child.
Okay.
So it's so important nowadays.
మీకు సరిగ్గా సరిపోయిన ఫిట్నెస్ మోడల్ ఎప్పుడు దొరికింది?
See, one thing, I've done every diet possible, I've done every workout possible, but I feel you are your best fitness trainer and you are your best dietitian.
Yes.
There's so many beautiful, amazing tests available. I've gone all around the world, but everything is available in Hyderabad.
Is it?
And you can test what foods work for you. See, gluten doesn't agree with me, lactose doesn't agree with me, sometimes eggs also don't agree with me. And then I stop those foods and my energy levels have gone up.
Oh. ఇది ఎలా కనపడతారు మరి?
It's a blood test.
ఓకే.
So you do a basic blood test and it'll tell you what foods are not suitable for you. And then you just omit them from your diet and your energy levels just shoot up. You feel so much better. You don't wake up with this gas, bloating, puffiness on the face. Everything is just eliminated.
ఓకే.
And with respect to workout, your body will tell you what you want. Like, I'm not a weights person. I love doing my Surya Namaskars, my yoga, and then going to KBR for a walk. Because that's, I think I'm so happy that I live in Hyderabad because of KBR Park. It's like one of the most beautiful places for me.
దట్స్ ట్రూ. ఆ బెస్ట్ లంగ్ స్పేస్.
Best lung space.
Yes.
And I think what it does is it regenerates my body, mind and soul, especially my mind. Seeing those peacocks and that greenery there is just so beautiful.
ఇప్పుడు మీ పర్సనల్ హెల్త్ కాన్షియస్నెస్ నుంచి ప్రొఫెషనల్ హెల్త్ కేర్లోకి వద్దాం. ఆరోగ్య రంగంలో అపోలో చాలా పెద్ద పేరు, అందులో మీరు చాలా క్రూషియల్ రోల్స్ ప్లే చేస్తున్నారు. ముందుగా అపోలో లైఫ్కి వద్దాం. రొటీన్ హెల్త్ కేర్కి మీరు డెవలప్ చేసిన అపోలో లైఫ్కి ఉన్న డిఫరెన్స్ ఏమిటి?
So what Apollo Life's motto is to keep you away from the hospital.
ఓకే.
Okay? And if you get into the hospital, we can help you rehabilitate and get back to your life.
ఐ సీ. ఓకే.
So we take care of prevention and rehabilitation. Our whole thing now, Tata says, you know, it's very unfortunate that people have to come to the hospital because most of these things could have been prevented.
ఎస్. ఎస్.
And nutrition is such an important part of it.
అవును.
Because if you are what you eat, and if you eat unhealthy, it's not going to be the best for you. So you must make the right choices. You must move. So that's what Apollo Life does in the corporate atmosphere as well as in the neighborhood.
ఓకే.
So we are the largest occupational health service provider in the country today.
Okay.
Where, you know, we send our doctors and nurses into all corporates, and then what we do is we also tell corporate India how to live healthy. Everyone knows how to live healthy. You and I know how to live healthy. But do you know how much water your body requires? Do you know what food is good for you? Do you know, have you walked the number of steps that you have to today? So these are the small tips our doctors, nurses are always there for the support in the corporate.
ఓకే.
And then we realized, oh, okay, fine, we're going to corporates, we're going to neighborhoods. But what is that one thing that we need to do? Then we decided we need to go to people's phones. Because I think people spend more time with their phones than with their spouses for sure.
దట్స్ ట్రూ.
So then we started an app.
Yes.
So Dr. Deepak Chopra and Apollo Life have come together to launch this app which is called Jayo.
Okay.
And what Jayo does is it sends you personalized curated information
Okay.
from experts around the world. So you can have access to Hollywood's best dietitian and fitness trainers and know what the trends are just with this app.
అంటే మీరు ఆధ్యాత్మిక గురువు దీపక్ చోప్రాని అమెరికాకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కలిసినట్టున్నారు. ఏదైనా వర్క్ షాప్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారా?
So Dr. Deepak Chopra came to India for our sugar clinic, our diabetes clinic launch. Okay. And when we were there, he said, just have a look at this. And my aunt Sangeeta put him on to us and said, you know, have a look at this. This fits it beautifully. So then after that, Charan and I went and did his course.
Oh, you did?
In California.
Okay.
And it was outstanding. It was so amazing. So we said, okay, we were there for a week. We bonded much more. We enjoyed the course. And then we said, you know, we must bring this. Can't do it every day, but we can bring in bits and pieces
Yes.
into our daily lives to make it much better. Because, you know, life has become a race now. And you need to set your pace as to what you want to do. So these quick tools help you deal with not getting burnt out. And increase your productivity, get more appreciation for what you do. So that's what we concentrate on, creating happy atmospheres around you. I don't want to sound like a guru and all because I know life is not as amazing as, you know, it's as hard as it could be.
Yes.
But small tips in life can actually change your whole perspective.
And make life easier.
Make life easier. I wouldn't say easier, but I would say happier.
Certainly.
Yeah.
అండ్ దీపక్ చోప్రా అన్నిటికీ ఒక సైంటిఫిక్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ కూడా ఇస్తారు అతను.
So why I like Dr. Deepak Chopra so much is whatever he says is backed by science.
Yes.
So, you know, that's why I have this utmost faith in him. I'm in a day and age where I question. You know, if he says meditate, it's going to bring your cholesterol levels down, or meditate because it's going to make your child healthier, I'm like, why and how? And then he gave me a complete explanation on that. And then it struck me that, okay, you know, he has scientific knowledge to prove this. So I said, okay, that's amazing.
సర్వీస్ సెట్ యువర్ డోర్ స్టెప్ అన్నట్టు ఇవాళ రేపు ప్రజలకి ప్రతిదీ చేరువ అవుతుంది, ఈజీగా దొరికిపోతుంది. కార్పొరేట్ కంపెనీలతో అపోలో లైఫ్ టైఅప్ కూడా అటువంటి ప్రయత్నమే అనుకోవచ్చా? అంటే వాళ్ళు మీ దగ్గరికి రావటం లేదు రూటీన్ హెల్త్ చెకప్స్ కోసం, మీరు వెళ్తే కనీసం వాళ్ళకి అవగాహన వస్తుంది అబౌట్ హౌ టు లీడ్ అ హోలిస్టిక్ లైఫ్ అని.
So Tata always says your body is priceless.
Yes.
And you know, they've actually coined that your body is worth $6 trillion. And how they've come to this is that every cell in your body, they've put a cost to it. So $6 trillion is going down the drain if you don't take care of yourself.
That's true.
So that's why what we want to do for corporate India is, because let me tell you, corporate India is educated India.
Yes.
It's highly earning India. And if those guys are not healthy, how can you expect rural India to be healthy? So then that's why we said, okay, fine, we'll have our health checks. Go to the corporate and we'll have some, if you need more intense ones, then you know we have them in the hospital. But for the basic everyday, we are available at your doorstep and we teach you healthy things. So like we went to a corporate one Friday.
Okay.
And then they realized that there were no chairs.
Okay.
So sitting is the new smoking. And that's what we told all of them.
Right.
And there were no chairs suddenly and everyone had to stand up. It was Friday, their productivity was up and they were so energetic throughout the day. So it was really lovely.
ఉపాసన, మీకు ఆర్గానిక్ ఫుడ్ అంటే కూడా చాలా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది, మీరే వెళ్ళి షాపింగ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు ఫర్ ఆర్గానిక్ ఫుడ్. ఇస్ దిస్ ట్రూ?
I am very interested in organic food because I feel you are what you eat.
Yes.
And it's very important whatever goes through your mouth has to give you energy and nourish you.
Yes.
And not make you lethargic or poison you. So I'm very, very particular about the food that we eat at home. So my most favorite things to do is to actually go to the Raitu Bazaar. Okay. So my parents stay around Masaptang and just 5 minutes away is the Mehdipatnam Raitu Bazaar. And I just love it. And you know, it doesn't have to be organic there because I don't know which farmers have organic or no, but I know that they grow in small quantities. It's grown and sown with love. So you know, that's also important. I take that back home and then I ionize all my vegetables because fruit, veggies, meats, it's very important to do that.
Ionize ante
Ionizing is a technique that splits the pesticides and the bacteria from the foods.
Okay.
So I do it outdoors because it's better to ionize outdoors. I don't want all it to come into the house.
Yes.
So then after that, after the ionizing process, which lasts for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and I do it for my dals. It's crazy. I've put a video also on it, on the froth that comes from the dals. So that's why, you know, it's so important. Correct. So that's why, you know, either you have to soak it overnight and let it go.
Okay.
Or else, you know, clean them properly, the dals. But all my vegetables, meats, fruits, everything is ionized. Okay. I get a lot of comments when I put this thing up saying, you know, organic food is only for the rich.
Okay.
But I had, but as we had Sadhguru over yesterday, and I said, Sadhguru, everyone keeps saying that organic food is only for the rich. He said, let me tell you something. The poorest of the poor people in India eat organic food.
Oh, no?
Yeah, because it's grown around their house.
Kitchen gardens laga.
Kitchen gardens. And whether you live in an apartment or whether you live anywhere, you can still grow your own veggies.
Okay.
So that's what, you know, even I'm trying to do right now. My mother-in-law grows the veggies at home. My parents also try and grow most of the produce. And what we can't, we go outside and get.
Okay.
But the basic palakura and sometimes potatoes and all that we grow at home.
Okay.
So it's really nice. And you know, that's why it's very important to eat organic food, especially for children.
Yes, yes.
And it's not a fancy word. Organic is what people have been doing for ages.
అవును అవును
And we in India have started it. So, we must also follow it.
ఉపాసన మీరు చాలా ఇన్స్పిరేషనల్ వైఫ్, కూల్ ఇన్స్పిరేషనల్ వైఫ్ అని చాలామంది అంటారు. రామ్ చరణ్ ఈజ్ అ హ్యూజ్లీ పాపులర్ స్టార్. మీరు ఎక్కడా తగ్గినట్టు అనిపించరు. యూ డోంట్ లుక్ ఇన్సెక్యూర్, యూ లుక్ టోటలీ అట్ ఈజ్ విత్ హిస్ స్టార్ పర్సోనా. దీని వెనక రహస్యం ఏంటి? how
Ram Charan is one of the sweetest people. And it's one thing I must tell you, it takes a very secure man to let his wife work and be successful.
Yes, definitely.
And Charan is so motivating, secure, and he's like always there for me,
Yes.
It's not, when your husband comes back home, it's not that you have to take care of him and this thing and all that. Charan takes care of me sometimes.
That's very nice.
And he is such an amazing person. He's my motivation. And sometimes I keep telling him, listen Charan, I'm your biggest fan. And he's like the sweetest person ever. And he's always there for me. And his perspective on life is also very different from what I'm used to. So I really like listening to that. And he is my motivation. And the stuff he does in his life is also a huge motivation. And things that, sweet gestures that he does.
Even now?
So,
okay.
The cook, she cooks at home,
yeah.
and Charan will go and praise her, and she won't know how to react to that. He's this thing. So small things also. He'll buy everyone clothes in the house just one fine day and say, this is for you, and they'll be like, wow, small things. And he likes getting into the household things, running of the house, buying stuff, because he's very conscious and he's very homely, and that's what I really, really, really love about him.
మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పారు 5 ఏళ్ళు అయింది మీ పెళ్ళయి. ఫ్యాన్స్ చాలా ఆసక్తితో చూస్తున్నారు. ఒక చిన్న చరణ్, చిన్న ఉపాసన ఎప్పుడు రాబోతున్నారు?
So it is important in our lives. Yeah. So we children are important.
Yes.
But children are a 20-year project.
Is that all? I thought it's a lifelong project.
It is a lifelong, but 20 years of your life you have to dedicate completely. And we can do that, and we will do that. But we are getting the correct knowledge, because we don't want to raise children half-heartedly.
Definitely not.
And it's not right, because if you're bringing someone into this planet,
yes,
you need to be aware of all the circumstances around and everything, and bring that child up really well.
Yes.
We take care of our dogs and horses so well. Imagine for children, we'll definitely study and make sure that we take care of them even better.
Okay.
These are our children, but bringing someone a new life into the world is also something very precious to us. So we want to be completely ready.
Okay.
And as I said, it's a 20-year project of love that we have to dedicate to.
Okay.
And it is important to us. When the time comes, it will be a good time.
I'm sure.
And we have to be mentally and physically ready.
Yes.
To take on this 20-year challenge. It is a challenge.
Right.
Because, later you have to look back at the 20 years and say, have I brought my kids up well?
Right.
And at that time, we don't want to look back and have any regrets.
Definitely not.
So that's very, very important to us.
ఉపాసన, నేను తెలుగులో ప్రశ్నలు అడుగుతున్నాను, మీరు ఇంగ్లీష్లో జవాబిస్తున్నారు. చాలామందికి ఒక డౌట్, ఉపాసనకి తెలుగు వస్తుందా రాదా అని.
Okay, so I will speak in how I'm comfortable. Right. My education has been in English. I have studied Hindi and Telugu as well, but nenu Telangana bidda. I know Telugu, I know Urdu, I know Hindi, and my grandparents have lived in Chennai, so I do know Tamil as well.
Okay.
So that's why people ask me, మీకు తెలుగు తెలుసా, మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా నేను ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నా? And I'm like, excuse me, I can understand way better and I can speak, but I will speak with my loved ones and at home. I don't need to justify it to the world whether I know a language or no.
అవును, ప్రూవ్ చేసుకోక్కర్లేదు మీరు ఎవరికి.
So that's true. So I will speak in English, and for those who understand, it's very good. And our education system is like that. So you change them, and then you can change me later. But I do know how to speak all the languages.
కోపం వస్తే మాతృభాష బయటకు వస్తుంది అంటారు. మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా చరణ్తో దెబ్బలాడితే ఫైట్లో ఉంటే ఏం భాష మాట్లాడతారు?
So we don't fight like that.
Okay.
We do silent fighting.
Silent treatment is
silent. Yeah, so that's much better for us. So that's why we don't scream and shout and bring the house down.
Okay.
My in-laws will get worried. So that's why we do it very silently. And if they say looks could kill. So when I'm angry, I kill with my eyes.
కంటి చూపుతో చంపేస్తారు.
Yeah.
మీ తాతగారు డాక్టర్ ప్రతాప్ సి రెడ్డి ఈజ్ అ విజనరీ బై ఆల్ మీన్స్. ఇటు డాక్టర్గా అటు బిజినెస్ మెన్గా ఆయన చాలా హై స్టాండర్డ్స్ సెట్ చేశారు. మీరు ఈ రంగంలోకి రావడం వెనుక ఆయన ప్రభావం ఎంతుంది?
So I was born in Apollo and I'm here till date.
Yes.
And the Apollo family is now 75,000 people. So they have all brought me up and I've grown in their atmosphere.
I see.
So I had to be here.
Which Apollo were you born in?
I was born in Madras Apollo, Chennai Apollo.
Okay.
And so I've always been here and it's been a part of my life.
Okay.
So I am here. That's the reason I'm here. Okay. And I will, if I don't work in Apollo and coming from this background, if I can't give back to society, then it's a waste of my life. So that's why Apollo's here for me.
మీరు అపోలో హాస్పిటల్స్ సిఎస్ఆర్కి వైస్ చైర్పర్సన్గా కూడా ఉన్నారు. బహుశా మీ మనసుకి బాగా దగ్గరైన బాధ్యత అనుకుంటాను. దీని ద్వారా మీరు అందిస్తున్న సర్వీసెస్ గురించి చెప్పండి.
So Apollo CSR for me is a very, very personal and emotional journey.
Okay.
So it started with the Save a Child's Heart Foundation.
Okay.
Where we used to treat kids, where we still do treat kids with congenital heart disease. And today I'm so happy to say that the number of cases that we are getting has come down so drastically because mothers are being more aware about their health when they are having the baby.
I see.
And so those numbers have come down.
Okay.
And we are really, really proud about it. And then, so Save a Child's Heart was for kids with congenital heart disease. And now one of our doctors, our Apollo doctors are one of the sweetest people. I know them really well, so that's why I can tell you. One of our really nice doctors, Dr. E.C. Vinay Kumar, has started this beautiful charity called, I wouldn't say charity, but this great organization called Sahi.
Okay.
It's for the kids who have hearing impaired issues.
I see.
Who are hearing impaired and have issues hearing and speaking. And in India, it's so sad that, when a girl is born with this problem, no one treats her.
అవును, ఇగ్నోర్ చేస్తారు.
They just ignore her. But if it's a boy, they go ahead and do the complete treatment. So, but Dr. E.C. Vinay Kumar has gone ahead and encouraged parents to bring the girls in and the boys and has given, imagine the first time, the most beautiful part is when they haven't heard anything in their life and they are hearing the first drop.
అవును.
And they are shocked and it's just outstanding. And you feel so great. It's a sense of positivity.
Yes.
It just brings so much life into my working environment. So it's really, really wonderful. And we have so many more star doctors doing such fabulous work, just giving back to society, and that's what's beautiful.
మీరు చెప్పినట్టు గుండె జబ్బుల చిన్నారుల కోసం, సర్వికల్ క్యాన్సర్ పేషెంట్ల కోసం ఫౌండేషన్స్ వంటివి ఏర్పాటు చేశారు. ఈ ప్రాసెస్లో మిమ్మల్ని బాగా కదిలించిన సంఘటనలు ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయి?
It doesn't have to be only with problems like this.
Yes.
Whether rich or poor or any patient that comes into us, we get emotionally attached to them. We want their recovery.
అవును.
So every person that I meet has a story to tell.
Yes.
So each one, affects me in some different way or the other. And hearing their stories, you take some of their pain.
Yes.
I thank God. At the beginning, it made me really, really, I used to go back home dull and, a bit
Upset
sick and heavy-hearted. But now I've learnt with time, and I thank God for giving me the strength. Our Apollo temple has helped me a lot. I used to go to the temple every day, and Amma and Tata also, as soon as they finish work, and my aunts,
Jubilee Hills lo
here in Jubilee Hills temple. But you see, every Apollo has a temple for that reason.
Okay.
So as soon as we finish work, we go to the temple and pray for all our patients and then come out. Amma has made sure that every Apollo hospitals has a temple.
Okay.
And that's why I believe in positivity.
Okay.
And she says that, if you are positive, your outcomes will be phenomenal. Another wonderful thing Tata started was something called the Total Health.
I see.
So it's service from womb to tomb.
Okay.
And now we take care of 60 villages in the Chittoor district for under this program.
Okay.
So what we do is we screen, then we analyze, then we treat, and then we educate people. So then, we can prevent them and also cure them. So this cycle is what the Total Health program is about.
Okay.
Like, for example, the infant mortality rate has come down drastically in these villages.
Okay.
And I'm so happy that we have been a part of this.
Okay.
And I can promise you that these villages will be India's healthiest villages ever. And this will be a model that can be used throughout the country to make India healthy.
కార్పొరేట్ వైద్య సేవల్ని కేవలం నగరాలకే పరిమితం చేయకుండా గ్రామీణ ప్రాంతాలు కూడా తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు.
Correct. Because that's what it's all about. You have to take care of everyone.
Yes. మీ తాతగారు డాక్టర్ ప్రతాప్ సి రెడ్డి ఈ హాస్పిటల్ ప్రారంభించిన సమయానికి, తర్వాత ఆయన పిల్లలు మేనేజ్మెంట్లోకి వచ్చే సమయానికి, ఇప్పుడు మీ జనరేషన్ ఎంటర్ అయిన సమయానికి స్పష్టమైన తేడా కనిపిస్తుంది. మీరు వచ్చాక మార్పులు అపోలోలో చాలా వేగంగా జరుగుతున్నాయి. యూఆర్ బ్రింగింగ్ ఇన్ హోలిస్టిక్ హెల్త్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్స్, వరల్డ్ క్లాస్ ప్రాక్టీసెస్. ఇంకా ఏం ప్లాన్స్ ఉన్నాయి మీ దగ్గర?
Well, thank you. And I must give credit to my mom and aunts who've kept up the Tata's glory, and now we are slowly coming in. So the pressure is on us, but it's a good pressure because we are here to do good for everyone. Yes. So Tata always believes that patient first, and he will make us scout the world to find the best things that are needed for the patients to heal.
I see.
It's not only medical sciences. If you need spirituality to help you, to cure you, if you need motivation to help you, if you need homeopathy to help you, if you need allopathy, everything is available. And we will make sure you use all these things to get cured.
అంటే కేవలం అలోపతి కాకుండా హోమియోపతి అయినా పర్వాలేదు.
As long as your outcomes, as long
Yes.
as the patient can go back home healthy,
Yes.
we encourage everything.
Okay.
And I believe food is a huge thing.
Yes.
Because you can find kitchen remedies.
అవును, ఫుడ్ యాజ్ మెడిసిన్. అవును.
So that's what our whole program, and that's what our whole vision is changing to.
Okay.
We want to educate people on living a healthy life.
Okay.
Prevention is better than cure.
డెఫినెట్లీ. మీ మదర్ శోభనా కామినేని ఇస్ ప్రస్తుతం నేషనల్ సిఐఐ ప్రెసిడెంట్గా ఉన్నారు. ఆమె అపోలో ఫార్మసీ ఇంకా రీసెర్చ్ అండ్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ వింగ్స్ కూడా చూసుకుంటారు. షీ ఈజ్ హ్యూజ్లీ రెస్పెక్టెడ్. అమ్మ ప్రభావం మీ మీద చాలా ఉండే ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పటికీ ఆమె సలహా సూచనలు తీసుకుంటూ ఉంటారా?
Well, mom is excellent in her business, you all know about it.
Yes.
But I would like to tell you about my mom. She is an excellent mother. She has always been there for me. She's the perfect example of work-life balance. She's come to all our PTAs. She's been there when our teachers have called. She's been there to take us, for our classes. She's managed everything beautifully, and that's what I call a super mom, and my mom is a super mom. I'm very proud about that, and she has managed her home and work beautifully. So that's what it is. She's a great daughter-in-law, she's a great wife, and a great mom, and I'm proud of that. So you know her business side, I know her personal side.
Yes.
And she's made, when mom's around, it's so much fun. She makes learning so much fun, and that's what it's about. She's a feel-good factor.
ఫీల్ గుడ్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీ వారు రామ్ చరణ్ ఇస్ అ బిగ్ స్టార్ అండ్ వెరీ బిజీ. ఆ బిజీ విషయంలో మీరేమీ తీసిపోరు. యూ హ్యావ్ అన్ ఈక్వల్లీ హెక్టిక్ స్కెడ్యూల్. ఈ ఇద్దరు బిజీ పర్సన్స్ కలిసి ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ టైంని ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నారు?
We don't actually look at family time and things like that. We just, I don't know, our work schedules are like that we spend quite a bit of time together. But we do it, you know, those moments that are together, we enjoy them continuously. And then, you know, if you see the video that I just put right now, we were actually spending time together. I took the video and he absolutely hates it. And I couldn't have been walking with him. So I was actually walking with him, but then I stayed back to take that. And he was pretty harrowed, but anyways.
Mr. C అని ఎందుకు అంటారు ఆయన్ని?
Mr. C, okay. So because that's very personal, very close to my heart. But anyways, so that's why I call him. I can't reveal that right now, but I call him Mr. C out of love.
And shoots కెళ్ళినప్పుడు కూడా హాలిడేస్, it becomes a work come holiday?
Well, not really work come holiday, because he's so exhausted. And I'm there more for the emotional support. Because, you know, shoots can be so hectic. And if I can give him a bit of comfort by being there, and that's what matters. So I'm there as a companion, as a friend, you know, and just to keep him company in a different remote place. It's really hectic. Especially Europe is the worst, because, you know, they have so many light hours that their work days are so long. Yeah, so that's why, you know, it's pretty hectic. But I'm there, and Atma actually taught me this. Atma said, you know, you should go there and be with him, and then I drop everything. He's my priority.
That's wonderful. ఇప్పుడు అపోలో హాస్పిటల్స్ గ్రూప్లో మీరు చాలా ఏళ్ళై ఉన్నారు. ఇంకా మీ రోల్ ఎక్స్పాండ్ అయ్యే అవకాశాలు ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా?
Well, the group is there for me. They will give me what I deserve and what I want. But for me personally, I need to be worthy of what they give me. So I am growing to be worthy of growing and expanding and learning in my own vision and myself to actually be worthy of the title they give me later. So definitely I would want to do more. Everyone wants to do more. But I think it'll come with time, and I have to be worthy, and I have to show. Because, you know, I just don't want to come in as the boss's daughter, just because she's the boss's granddaughter, she's here. I need to come in for my worth, and not my birth.
But you'll get there.
I will get there, and I will be respectable in my position, and that's what matters.
Thank you so much, Upasana, for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Wish you great success and greater happiness.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.